Hi, welcome to the fourth day of the 21-day challenge, mindfulness challenge, story to Satori. Just wondering how long it would have taken for this tree to grow. It's so tall, standing tall and majestic, and it would have taken a long time. So, yeah, mindfulness practice is something which will take a long time for us to really bear the fruits. But nevertheless, you will start seeing subtle changes in your behavior and in the way you deal with yourself and other people. So, yesterday we were talking about we have to let go of our old patterns, our stories, and move on if we have to attract good things in life like abundance, peace, joy, happiness, and you name it, strength, or the physical fitness, health. And the whole intention of this 21-day mindfulness challenge was to move on from our stories and into a space of awakening, and where we feel and realize who we are and really bring out the optimum potential that we as human beings have and realize all the dreams that we have. So let me tell you a story which I have created, and I have been using it almost since the past 18 years in all my training programs and in coaching that I do. This is something which I have, I would say, imagined, or it could have come out of my own being. I don't know how, but one day it just flashed, and then I started using this, and it has given good results. Okay, I am from Bangalore, as some of you would know, and because I'm trying to reach out to as many people as possible over various social media and spread this awareness of mindfulness. And so I come from a place called Bangalore in India, and here it was a garden city once upon a time, some 35, 40 years, 50 years ago, and now it is no more, with a lot of big buildings and infrastructure coming up every day, and we have small houses. It's like either we have independent people stay independently, not in apartments but in small houses which are almost touching each other, each compound, or there is no space in between two houses. It's hardly around, not even, sometimes I have seen where just around less than 3 feet, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, the story goes like this, and there is one of the house is owned by a pretty old man, and around maybe 60, and or maybe 70, you can say, because nowadays no one says old at the age of 60. And this person has the habit of sleeping early in the night, so he locks the outside. There is a small gate, and then he locks the door of his house, and then he goes to bed very quickly, maybe around 9ish. And so as usual, he was going to go to the bed, and he has this habit of carrying a torch in his armpit, and then a bunch of keys in his hands, and he locks all the gates and the doors, and then he is about to go, and there's hardly any space in that small little compound that he has around the house. But then he sees, through the corner of his eye, he could see a kind of a silhouette, as if, some dark shadow he could see. But then he just didn't bother. He went and slept. And the next day, what does he see? The door is open, and all his valuables have been stolen. And so What next? He's lost all the things that were so, he had put in his best, and with hard work he had earned all these things. He lost it in a jiffy. So what could he have done given all these things that I told about? um, he, he 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 could have done many things, but then what comes to your mind? I want you to think about it, and it's simple, but let's see, what responses we get from each one of you, and and then we will go ahead on this journey of awakening, story to Satori. So I want to leave this with this question. Imagine yourself, put yourself in the place of that old man for a few seconds or a few minutes, and then try to think what he could have done so that he would not have lost his valuables, which he had earned through a lot of hard work. So see you guys tomorrow, and if you're already into mindfulness, I'm sure a lot of you are. So keep it up, and let's have these conversations where we could really bring, as someone told me, responded to my post on LinkedIn. There's a lot of talk happening, and then the time has come now for it to be put into practice, and a lot of promotions to be done. And yes, I am with you guys, and let's see what responses we get, and from there we're going to put this into practice. So see you tomorrow. Till then, have a good, wonderful day, or an evening, or good night, wherever you are. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.